What is up YouTube, and welcome to another Justice League video. This week certainly does feel like a Justice League bonanza of information has dropped. We have had, of course, the hints towards how Superman will be returning to us in the Justice League and just what is happening and will he be wearing that black suit. So I've done a video in depth on that on my channel, which you can go and check out. We have also had a nice little hint towards just where Justice League's final battle will be taking place, which will be Chernobyl. So yeah, it looks like we're getting quite a lot. We had quite a lot of in-depth interviews with the cast that was featured in Empire magazine here in the UK, and we've had a subscriber cover of that, which looks absolutely stunning. It really is a fantastic cover, and I have to say I wish I was still subscribed to Empire magazine to actually get my hands on that cover, because it looks really, really cool. But what has happened so far is that throughout the day we have actually had a lot of different posters revealed for the movie, and we've had one sheet movie posters for each one of the characters, each one of the League that will be united. And we started off with the Flash, which looks so cool. I have to say, I really do like the armor that the Flash has in this movie. It looks futuristic, it looks cool, it looks kind of like what you would really have if you were, you know, really the Flash. You wouldn't be running around in a leather outfit like we see over in the CW's Flash, which I have to say, that suit's cool. The new suit from the Flash in the CW, which we're going to get this season as well in season 4, is really awesome. But I have to say, I really do prefer this one here, and I've even got the pop vinyl of it as well because I loved it that much. Next up, we've got Cyborg as well, who is repping an interesting arm piece there. I'm not a Cyborg fan. I'm hoping that my mind is changed here, especially my mind has completely changed with Aquaman, what we've seen in the trailer so far. But it looks like he's wearing the stun lancer on his arm from XCOM 2. So yeah, the outfit, I think the suit does look pretty decent. It looks better than the retro suit we had, and I think that it does look pretty cool there. And next up, we had, as well as this, we had the Batman. So we had the Batman as well, looking like he is there in the classic pose, looking a lot similar to the Dark Knight Returns pose as well. And we also have the iconic pose from Wonder Woman, with this looking so cool. And I have to say, her outfit looks a lot more colorized. We've got the classic sort of colors there, different to what we got in the movie. And of course, we got Khal Drogo, Ronan Dex, and now Aquaman, Jason Momoa, repping that badass outfit. I have to say, what an absolute G there. But what is curious is that each one of these images was actually accompanied by a nice little 3-word sentence, which we all, as fans of Justice League, would get us absolutely hyped, and that is saying that the trailer coming Sunday. So the trailer is coming on Sunday, so this would be trailer number 3. Of course, we had the first one, which really didn't give us that much insight into the characters. We really just saw Ben Affleck's Batman, and really that was it. And then next up, we got to see the more of the League, more of the actual characters interacting with each other, having a bit of banter, which was pretty awesome. Have to say, the Flash looks like he may steal the show, even from Aquaman, who has currently, in my eyes, stolen the show from Batman and Wonder Woman. So it looks really good. But what is actually going to be in this trailer? So of course, in the posters, we actually see the Superman logo, which is, of course, well, we know Superman's coming back, and if you watch my previous videos, I've theorized the fact that I think it might be Bruce Wayne who is the one who put Clark Kent, Kal-El, into the Fortress of Solitude and put his body in the regeneration chamber. I expect that he probably researched all this information after he died, which is why in the trailer we see Bruce looking at a red cape, and that is possibly Superman, and he's researching a way to actually bring him back, because I expect by the midway or the latter third of this act, there really is no way to take down Steppenwolf and the armies of Apocalypse. So what he's done is he's actually brought Superman to the Fortress of Solitude and was able to actually put him in there after researching all this information that he possibly took from Lex Luthor, because if you remember, Lex Luthor had all of the information on the crashed Kryptonian ships and all of that information. So he was able to take that information possibly once Lex Luthor was taken into custody. So I think that is the way that Superman is going to return. And in this trailer, I do think that we will actually be able to see a look at Superman. We haven't seen Superman really that much at all in the promotional marketing. And it is a shame that we haven't seen Henry Cavill's Superman so far. Obviously, it would spoil the fact that he would come back, but everyone knows that he's going to come back anyway. It is inevitable because he is Mr. DC. He's the most iconic character in the Justice League by a long, long way, in my opinion. So I think that what we'll see possibly is the return of Superman, or a brush or hint. So we'll probably see some new footage, or some of the footage from new angles and kind of edited in a bit of a clearer way, and then we'll see Superman at the end somewhere floating, which I think will be super, super badass, because we actually have New York Comic Con. So New York Comic Con is currently going on, and we've got quite a lot of cool stuff going to be coming out of that. We've got the Jeff Johns panel for Doomsday, or Doomsday Clock, which looked really, really cool. So I'm really hoping to learn more about that. But enough about that. With New York Comic Con coming, it is really the last con on the way to the winter, and really this is where everyone is going to be playing their last cards in their marketing and showing everyone their biggest trailers that they have, which is possibly where I expect we'll see the Infinity War trailer as well. I know that's a long shot, because really we haven't got the Infinity War trailer yet whatsoever, and even if we do, it is a long shot that we see the Infinity War trailer, but I can't see that happening whatsoever until after, of course, Thor Ragnarok. But if they are going to release it, this would be the best place to actually reveal it. However, New York Comic Con is going on, which is why we're seeing this trailer, and we may even see a one-shot poster of Henry Cavill's Superman, and hopefully we see him in the black suit. And what is cool about this so far is that in the Empire issue, we had Gal Gadot interviewed, and she has said that the film is not really dark or heavy. When she was speaking to Entertainment Weekly, she says that Justice League is not a dark or heavy movie. It doesn't have the weight that Batman vs Superman had, which Ben Affleck replied, saying the movie's bigger in scale than any movie I've been involved with in my career. It feels massive in terms of the visual elements. That's something Zack Snyder is really good at. That will be admired. So we've also as well we've got quite a lot of stuff coming as well. So I'm super excited to see where this movie goes and what is happening with it, because it certainly does sound like it's not going to be the doom and gloom that we had over in, of course, Batman vs Superman, which, for a shame, a lot of people didn't like it at all. And, well, I think Wonder Woman has changed this, and I think over time they have really decided that Wonder Woman is going to be more of a hopeful film, and then the tone of this is going to get kind of lighter and lighter. But I'm hoping that we actually get to see Superman in this. I would like to see more of, I think it's as well, Steppenwolf, the actor who plays him, was of course in Game of Thrones, and I really want to see more of this character as well. I want to see, at least learn the motivation or why he's coming to Earth, which, well, we know he's coming to Earth because it's an easy target. Well, there is no Kryptonians or lanterns, so it's quite easy for him to attack Earth and take it over. So yeah, I hope we get more of that in the trailer. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to hear what you want to see as well in the trailer. Do you think Superman will be featured in it, or will they do the right thing possibly and actually save it for the good old fashioned just save it for the movie? However, that is it for that video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.